All right, here we go, yo. This for YouTube. Yo, what up, what up, what up, my people over on YouTube? Yo, check me out. We're fresh in, bros. We've been killing mad people. The only time I actually die is when I'm getting double teamed, dog. I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay? This shit right here slaps. Shout out to my boy DJ. We were talking about it in chat earlier, but yo, this is what I'm liking right now. I would definitely, I'm definitely gonna say, bro, it's the first few hours into the new expansion, so you know, definitely with time there'll be better builds and maybe even different ways to build, like, you know, to make it a super solid build. But for right now, we're still with the same foolishness. I'm using a booster hive instead of a striker drone. Right now I'm using a defender drone since I don't need to activate spark, right? But I'm gonna try to keep it on par with like this update. I'm not gonna try to talk about like last update too much, but on this update I still feel like you want strained. The reason is because you get up to 50% critical hit damage, and this time you only need to like basically shoot your weapon. I'll show you right here. If you look at your gun, on the side of your gun you're gonna have a sign, right, that says 0-0. As you shoot, the longer you hold it, the more crit damage you get. As you can see, it goes up to 5 right next to my hand. If you look at my scope and my muzzle, you'll see right there that strained is going up. Every second that I hold it, it goes up higher, up to 50, up to a maximum of 50, right? All right, so strained, basically I would say it's probably the best talent for this build. I'm rocking the Grudge. I like the high RPM, kind of clean, you know, kind of like the Vector's a little bit faster, but I'm really liking the Grudge right now, right? So SMG, it brings crit chance. From there we're gonna move on to the build, right? We're at 660 armor. I fought dudes already that have 1.4 million armor, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't matter, this shit shreds, bro. And you're gonna want to go ahead and you're gonna want to use 4 negotiators dilemma. The reason you want to use 4 is because we'll break it down for you guys right now. The 2-piece gives you 15% crit hit chance, and the 3-piece gives you 20% critical hit damage, okay? This is very important because crit chance is only as good as your crit damage, I feel. You know, and the more crit damage you have, the more damage you're doing overall, you know, together. And then the reason we want to rock 4 pieces is because of hostile negotiations. What this does right here is critical hits mark enemies for 20 seconds, up to 3 marks total, okay? So when you critically hit a marked enemy, all other marked enemies take 60% of the damage dealt. Okay, guys? That's pretty nice damage for free. All right, so I would say probably like if you tag a player and you can't kill him, you know, just switch to the next person and start drilling him and tagging him too, and then you'll get that 60% damage to the other guy that's maybe around the corner trying to pop like a med kit or something. You know, that easy kill, easy floor. And then right here we have whenever a marked enemy dies, gain 2% crit hit damage, stacking up to 20 times or until combat ends. So you know how you're always fighting right there, you're always like either checkpoint farming or basically just ads everywhere, shooting you in your back, on your side, in your neck, on your toes. You could stack it up to 20 right here. So that's really nice. Stack it up to 20 times. And basically that's what we're using this crit for. If you can't see your stats, I would just suggest like sliding over with E and Q. And I slide over and I'm right now at 49% crit. I haven't rolled my gear, but I'm sure I could get that 10% crit anytime, which will put me at max crit, which is 60% critical hit chance. And that's gonna allow me to use these talents a lot better. All right, the reason I'm using Unbreakable, as you can see, if you're like a veteran or if you're a new player, this talent is called Unbreakable, and I'll explain it to you. So basically I'm using this only for the talent until I get something better, you know, a better piece of gear. But when your armor is depleted, you repair 95% of your armor, guys. So literally like your whole armor bar, that whole 600k is gone, and then you get like 600k back. Like it's crazy, you know, and it's really powerful. Cooldown is 60 seconds. If you could get the perfect version of this, even better, okay? Insane. And then we're gonna finish the build up with the last talent, which is Clutch. And this is just for PvP. Like I said, I've enjoyed it so far. I've been able to win a few gunfights. The most of the PvP that I did was with concussion, and I honestly think clutch is better. So I'm showing you guys clutch, and I want you guys to try to use clutch if you can. Try to stack as much armor as you can, and remember, it works off crits, and this is a bonus down here. Okay, so if you are below 15% armor, critical hits repair 2.5 of your missing armor. Okay, and if you're consistently critting all the time, when you drop that armor, you're gonna literally out survive your opponent, in my opinion, unless they just have like insane damage and you're just like squishy, like super squishy. So kills allow you to repair up to 100% armor for 4 to 10 seconds based on your, what do we call this, DPS core attribute, right? All right, so we're at 10.4 weapon damage, and basically pretty insane, man. So I suggest you run this build if you like PvP. This is our first build, of course. This is our day 1 build, and like I said, it's been doing pretty good already. For sure, with more time, after a few days, when people have had a lot of time to farm, when people had a lot of time to discuss, we're gonna be making better builds. But right now, this is one of the builds that's actually pretty slapping right now. Okay, I've been playing solo, and yeah, that's about it, man. I'm running gunner for basically the armor kit. Demolitionist will probably be super dope. I've been running this because we just completed the PvE version of the game, and this gunner actually rips enemies now, so it's pretty dope. But yeah, I think I explained everything for the most part for now. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We try to stream every day over on Twitch, which is also in the description. All right, thanks for watching the video. Salute and peace.